So today I'm going to show you a realistic day in the life of growing a software company from completely off the ground to 200k annual recurring revenue by the end of the year. So that is pretty much where, like 90% of my effort during the day is going, and then still trying to maintain fitness and some social life. So in the agenda today is a morning of outreach. A lot of my time is on LinkedIn at the minute. That's just where my customers are. Then I'm gonna get a little gym workout, so working on calisthenics right now. And then after that, it's gonna be more outreach and then probably a bit of YouTube editing actually. So let's have a day, people. Let's have it. Let's go. For anyone that knows Braveheart, that is the William Wallace monument right there. I'm in Stirling at the minute. What a place. So these last few days I've really felt like I've got back into the groove with work, and I think there really is something to be said about getting up early. I kind of term it like the 6 a.m. momentum. So whenever you get up early and you get something done early in the morning, your sense of pride is so greatly enhanced, and then you carry this like positive vibe with you through the rest of the day. Whereas if you get up, 9 or 10 a.m., you eat a big bowl of cereal, you're already presetting yourself in like a lower vibrational frequency. Whereas if you get up, light breakfast, maybe like bacon, eggs, or a bit of fruit, and then you just get after it early, like it kind of sets you in this like really positive thing. Especially me being in the world of sales, like people can sense that in conversations if you're really locked in or not. So that's my goal, is just getting out of my own way and making sure that I am in like the number one prerequisite is like I'm in the best emotional and physical state, so when I do jump onto a call, like people are getting the best version of myself at the most possible times. So the only call I've got today actually is with an agency who know a few investors. So gonna enjoy the rest of this walk and then get settled into work. Bosh. C4, you usually get that in America, but this is the only place that I've seen in the UK that offers it. Let's go. Pretty good. First thing that I do before that I get into that deep block of work that I mentioned, which is the outreach, I like to check analytics. So I typically check analytics to see if there's any new customers that have started using the platform, and usually that's a good point for me to follow up and just check in and see how they're getting on. And it's also a pretty good motivation boost in the morning whenever you see that there is new people using the app. So I'm gonna have a little look now and see if there's anything different. So our user count has been growing pretty steadily this week. I'm actually quite happy with how that's looking. Don't monetize this user side of it. We have 15 B2B customers right now, but we're really thinking of how we can monetize these other 2,000 users, as obviously that's a pretty damn big lever. So we signed up 2 new golf clubs recently, already started using our platform. To get them off and running, they've actually paid up front for the year, so it's not like we're monetizing each booking this time, but at the same time you want to make sure that the people are actually getting the best out of your system. So great to see that they're up and running, and a nice little motivational boost before I get into my deep focused work. I want to do 50 outreaches to the Asian market, and that's usually for me targeting people in golf clubs and helping them understand how our software could help. The main platform I use for this right now is LinkedIn, because that's where my clientele usually live. The odd time I will do emails, and I will also look online for specific groups where these people exist, and I'll try and go in and contribute. But this morning is very much 50 on LinkedIn, and if I can find any other groups or things like that, I might explore for 15 to 20 minutes, but aiming to stay on task and not get too distracted. So headphones going in. I will see you on the other side, boys. All right, just back at the grind here for my second shift. Got the earphones on, and have got LinkedIn open and just grinding away. You know, I think you see the likes of these really successful entrepreneurs online that are obviously doing 7 and 8 figures per year, and their day-to-day looks very flashy, right? And they're showing you the highlights of their day. Whereas obviously at the start, whenever you're different tasks, right, it's going to be more outreach, it's going to be more manual things. But I'm really finding the joy in just the dirt and just loving the process day to day to actually build this damn thing. And also just remembering these times whenever it didn't come easy. Back to LinkedIn, I'll update you once I'm done. So pretty good first working session done. Didn't quite hit my 50 outreaches, but overall pretty successful. I actually got a few replies from yesterday, which I followed up to. A few other golf clubs are interested now, which is great. So gonna chill here for a little bit. I actually have a call at 1 with someone who potentially knows investors. So that could be an interesting one for us. And then after that, big gym session. And then back to outreach. Let's go. I fucked it so hard there. I met one of the lads that I've got friendly with here in Stirling, and forgot to record in the gym. But so I got 40 pull-ups done and around 130 dips. Really at the minute I'm just working volume for my calisthenics. So now time to get back to the second session of the day, which will be outreach focused, mostly targeting Asian clients on LinkedIn, and then gonna do some lovely cold calls, reaching out to American folks on the phone. So finished up a solid day of work there, just walking home right now, and I'm gonna grab a pizza, and I'm gonna get a little bit of chicken as well to put on top of it, just for the extra protons. So yeah, had a good chat with my co-founder today as well. So Jamie, who is my technical co-founder, was part-time, and because our recurring revenue has increased now, there's an opportunity for him to go full-time. So looks pretty likely that will be happening next month, which is really exciting, just because our rate of development is going to obviously increase. Like, he's coming on full-time, of course it's going to get faster. So yeah, time to switch off my work brain, just chill, and probably going to watch a few podcasts and then plan for tomorrow.